Oh, weirdo, why do you like my pic from 2017? Oh, I'm not weird, you just haven't looked good in a while. That's good. That's a good response. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Clever Comebacks, where we're going to be looking at comebacks which are clever. You know, you say something, someone responds with a comeback, and then you just sat there, because you can't really reply, because it's a clever comeback. And yeah, you get destroyed. Enjoy! The day my husband asks me to pay halves on rent is the day I pack my bags. And go where? You can't even afford half rent, mate. True, like, you can pack your bags, but you're gonna be living on the street or something. You don't know you're not a doctor. Actually, I do know that I'm not a doctor. Punctuation is important, guys. You don't know, you're not a doctor. It's very different to you don't know you're not a doctor. Ask Reddit, how is the UK viewed by the rest of the world? The UK is the largest supplier of Independence Days to countries around the world. Yeah, we did own you, but no longer own you, and yeah, we kind of have like a tiny island now. Open the schools, yeah! Because you need to learn how to read a graph? Is that what it is? I like how they've blurred the names, but everyone knows who this is, let's be honest. Ah, my bad, dude, I'm 15. Age is never an excuse to be uneducated. So, what is yours? Like, you seem to be old enough, why are you so uneducated? I'm pretty sure age is like one of the best reasons to be uneducated, you know, because you learn over time, that's kind of a thing. Jake Paul, probably telling people about how he got raided or something. The FBI doesn't raid your home for a non-social distancing party. Wonder what they were looking for. I think they were searching for his personality. Oh, you're gonna need a real extensive raid for that one. After 4 months of social distancing, I feel like Jack in The Shining could have kept it together a little better. He had 3 people to talk to and a huge house with lots of ghost friends. Yeah, like, come on, you weren't in there for that long. Look how long we've been inside for. Teaching online sucks, but you know what would suck worse? Every yearbook in the country having a page dedicated to the teachers and students who died of COVID. I mean, it's not a comeback, but it's a good point, right? Yeah, you don't want that. In the 1950s, one of the journalists criticized Marilyn Monroe, saying that she's only beautiful because of her fancy dresses and clothes. Then she did this photo shoot wearing a potato sack as a response. I bet that potato company was well happy, they got loads of publicity. Haha, let's go! Racing car with Trump 2020 on the back, you don't get more American than that. And, yeah, it kind of crashed. I think that the employee are just having too much fun. Haha. Employee is singular. Are is plural. Subject verb agreement. And you singular. You nerd. I totally understand if the first person was being awful and they responded with, well, you're being awful, but your grammar is awful. Haha. Then it's like, oh, that's the clever comeback. But when you do it to some random person who's just trying to comment, probably doesn't speak English that good, you deserve to be roasted like that. Yeah, Ha, rip to them, but I would survive that. I'm just built different. Yeah, you're probably right. Cockroaches can survive a nuclear blast, so you should be fine for a shockwave too. Who writes that stuff? Like, oh, I would survive that. Like, no, you wouldn't, probably. Alright, wait, this is a long one. Let me get a breath. I was a teacher, I tried to help our school get out of the teachers' union, I was followed and threatened by males and females, needless to say we never got out of the union, it's a money scam that is run by the Democratic Party and I'm talking about Michigan. So, you were a teacher, and that's how you construct a sentence? That thing ran farther in a short time than Usain Bolt has ever managed. I wish he would stop tweeting so much too. Real celebs don't just sit here and tweet memes all day, damn. Damn, if only there was a way you could unfollow me. Like, if only Twitter would provide us with a button where we can no longer keep up with an individual. Like, if possibly there was a way we could no longer receive updates on someone's life through their tweets. Lil Nas X? I don't know. I really wish they made that as well. 4'11", huh? Ugh, try again. Not the icebreaker you want to go with. Do better. Well, keep being a little witch and I'm gonna come over and hide all your stuff on the top of the refrigerator. How about that, huh? If you open up with, try again. I'm not trying again. Ever in a million years. Not happening. Amazon Prime Video India says, glad to announce that we are the #1 OTT platform in India. And Netflix India replies, quit lying. 1 is not a prime number, huh? They're not wrong. They're not wrong though. Dan Bolzarian says, I finished my book, 360 pages in 57 days. It took me 15 hours a day with 1 day off. I only smoked weed 3 times and I went 10 days without sex. Wow, it took you 2 months to read a book? Lol. I think he wrote one, but it probably took him 2 months to read one as well. What's the biggest mistake you've ever made in bed? My son? Gee, imagine that was his son actually writing the post, and he replies with that, TechChad69. How much do you love me? Well, look at the stars and count them. That's how much I love you. But it's morning. Yeah, I didn't stutter. This was said to an eco-friendly gum company. Better idea, don't make chewing gum at all. It's utterly pointless and causes more problems than it's worth. Wow, thanks for the constructive feedback. We'll go and live in a cave now too to avoid all pointless activities. This older guy was showing off a speed loader for pistols and mouth comments. I actually just discovered this incredible new speed loader that's been introduced to the market maybe a month and a half ago. It's called the Human Hand. You see it? It gives you really easy access to the magazine and rounds. It's really simple to use and is about twice as fast as a wooden plate with grooves cut into it. It's crazy how fast you can load an entire magazine with little practice. And the original poster replies, wow, your channel is appropriately named. I lost my right arm as a kid. Now at 60 plus, I build equipment that helps physically challenged people retain as much independence as possible. Get back to me when you can load 9mm mags faster with one hand, mouth. Kids nowadays don't know nothing about these. A PSP, a DS, and a Game Boy. Yeah, because that's how time works. It's like, who cares? Like, yeah, they were the best things that you had as a kid. Now they have the best things that are available. Why do you care? This is what Kenyon Martin said about Jeremy Lin. Do I need to remind this boy that his last name Lin? Martin said with a sarcastic face and tone. Like, come on man, let's stop it with these people. There is no way possible he would have made it on one of our teams with that BS on his head. Come on man, somebody needs to tell him. Like, alright bro, we get it, you wanna be black. Like, we get it, but your last name is Lin. And then Lin responds, hey man, it's all good, you don't have to like my hair and definitely entitled to your opinion. Actually, I legit grateful you sharing it, to be honest. At the end of the day, I appreciate that I have dreads and you have Chinese tattoos because I think it's a sign of respect. And I think as minorities, the more we appreciate each other's cultures, the more we influence mainstream society. Thanks for everything you did for the Nets and Hoops, had your poster up on my wall growing up. You see, that right there is like the ultimate comeback because you killed him with kindness. Like, he can't respond and say anything because the guy was so nice. This guy seems so nice. If any of you here are thinking of getting married, considering the following before you do. On the one hand, you get to wear a pretty cool ring. On the other hand, you don't. Haha, you get it? Because you wear it? Yeah. I don't get it. What's stopping me from wearing a ring on both? Probably your sense of humor. Like, come on, he literally posted a joke. It's a joke. Breaking news, Jake Paul's home being searched by FBI and warrant issued. What did they hope to find? His brain? They'd have a better chance finding Atlantis at his house. It ain't gonna happen, let's be honest. Exactly a year ago, I was pushed out of a job I loved by a recently hired supervisor that was insecure about my relationship with his bosses. I received several texts from former co-workers today, exactly a year later, telling me that he was fired. Below is what I texted my former supervisor. Ah, here you go, bro. Division of Unemployment Insurance. How to apply for unemployment insurance benefits. I really hope you have a much better job now. If that's actually what he did, that's so scummy. Monica says, that was all happening a few years ago already, and yes, it was in Mecca. You guys don't realize what is happening behind the scene. They are trying to overtake our religion. We don't need this type of cruelty, and we don't want our kids to watch that either. Your face is 90% forehead. You're worried about the wrong takeover, Monica. I love the "you're worried about the wrong" memes. Like, they're so good. I hate people like this. If I ain't answering, leave me alone. Missed call from someone, and then a text. Are you at home? I'm about to stop by your house. You told me you was gonna come with me today, and you're not coming. Can you at least answer me? Like, I'm busy, I'm not coming, or text? Or you could grow up and just say you don't want to go. Yeah, like, if you ghost or ignore, just why? Like, just say, oh no, sorry, I can't. Thank you, that's better. Why am I unlucky on every giveaway at D-Brand? Well, cheer up, you still have 90 more chances to lose, yeah! You still have 90 more chances to like the video and click on screen and watch another one! Actually, you have infinite chances, but 90 sounds like a cool number, and I don't think people are gonna get to like 90. So, 90 chances, you got this!